In the context of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, and in particular in relation with the one called climate action, Europe bids to reach carbon neutrality by 2050. In particular, its objective is to achieve a 50 to 55% cut in greenhouse gas emissions by 2030 and zero pollution, whether in air, soil or water, by 2050. In a recent article dated June 2020, Eurostat showed that the EU27 generated 3,893.1 million tons of CO2, of which transport and agriculture represented 35%. Is there any relation between those sectors and EGNOS, a free public service that augments GPS signals? The answer is definitively yes. Sectors such as farming or aviation can reduce the amount of gas emitted thanks to EGNOS. GNSS guidance in tractors is a vital tool for farmers, and EGNOS provides the pass-to-pass accuracy needed by European cereal farmers and, by driving more accurately, farmers save fuel. Taking as an example, for a 20-hectare field in which ploughing, sowing, spreading, spraying, and harvesting take place one time per season, 48 litres of fuel are saved thanks to the reduced overlapped area treated. Extrapolating this calculation to the 57 million hectares in Europe, this means that if EGNOS were used to carry out all cereal crop tasks in Europe, around 350,000 tons of CO2 per year would no longer be emitted. In aviation, EGNOS can also help reduce emissions. Every decrease counts. EGNOS is mainly used in aviation during the final approach when an LPV, localizer with vertical guidance, procedure is employed. Let's listen to some user testimonies on the benefits received using EGNOS in this final approach.
You can fly a continuous descent, so we don't need to air thrust.
EGNOS can reduce the impact of aviation in the environment by facilitating curved approaches and continuous descent paths, and therefore reduce both noise and emissions.
We can design more direct procedures, reducing fuel consumption and therefore emissions.
Last but not least, as the number of aerodromes with published LPV procedures is increasing, the possibility for a dense network of alternative aerodromes is becoming more plausible, which means the fuel loaded on an aircraft as alternative fuel can be reduced, meaning less weight, therefore less fuel consumed, and ultimately less CO2 emissions. Continuous descents, more direct procedure designs, and less alternative fuel in the tank at takeoffs are just 3 simple scenarios, but others must be explored. Through the Green Deal initiative, the European Union has triggered an immense challenge to become carbon neutral in 30 years. Every single kilogram of CO2 not released into the atmosphere counts. EGNOS, currently an essential enabler in European PB and air navigation, as well as in precision farming, is part of the solution to accomplish the challenge. 2050. Carbon neutrality in Europe.